Hello and welcome. Welcome from the bar, then. Hope your night is going well. That you haven't had to kill too many people.
September 21st, 1987.
Still a little too loud. Did I unlock more backgrounds? Probably not. Nope. Damn it. Okay. We're getting underway with episode 2. Or chapter 2, whatever. "35 notes, Jesus. I can't do the prologue? Weird. Oops. Move my microphone a little bit. Father Garcia, you are hereby instructed to release Michael Davies from your custody and return him to his home immediately. Mr. and Mrs. Davies have already been contacted by our office. A representative of the church is currently en route to their home to discuss compensation in return for their discretion. You will meet our representative there and accompany him back to Rome. Cardinal Gifford." We actually got this one in chapter 1 too. Can I take my weird Bible? Okay, let's get going then. Once again, let me know if one day, okay? Let me know if the sound's out of whack or anything. Two weeks, Jesus. It went downhill really quick. 3 months. 3 months is all it took for him to get to that point. So which confirms that Michael Davies was the weirdo stalking us in chapter 1. And who got run the fuck over in one of those endings, which was hilarious. And he's here now.
How are we doing today, Michael? I like the cotton. You don't go so bad till you get better, Michael. Can I see Mommy and Daddy? I need to make you better first. When she let you get on me, she'll kill you. If you find them to be people, you're laughing forever.
The hell? I guess I have to run away? Michael is running away. He took one of his pictures, I guess. Oh man.
Dios mío, what have you done? I have forgotten the pic. the heights of good evil. You shall reap the wrath of the Almighty.
Okay. Okay. I expected weirdness, and yeah. Have you forgotten already? The notes people leave behind seem to exist on the edges of memory. Pressing the escape key or the start button is a good way to remember what you don't realize you have forgotten. If you're in a hurry, hold spacebar or the action button to skip cutscenes. So, notes. Not many notes. So I guess we're back as, John? Yeah, it was John. John is blue. Father Garcia is gray. This is fucked up. Notice aviso. The current investigation being conducted at Gallup Cemetery by the State of Connecticut Historical Society has been postponed until further notice. In the interim, we ask the public to avoid the cemetery grounds, the surrounding woods, any wildlife, and any unidentified persons roaming the area. Thank you for your patience. Can I go left or right now? Probably not. Probably won't let me. Oh no, it let me. I don't have a map, not like the first game, or the first chapter. Well, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of point to it, so, alright. Fine, I won't explore. This particular setup reminds me of the original Legend of Zelda. Just the way the headstones are set up. None of them bequeath ghosts upon touching them, though. Dearest disciple, verily not everyone who says Lucifer, Lucifer shall inherit his kingdom. You must first conjure his demon. You must then serve his demon. You must then walk among the children of men as his demon. Thus shall you receive the blessing of the unspeakable. Return to the Save family tomb whenever you are in need of a rest. Gary. The Save family tomb. Very weird. Creepy. Go show the cross to everybody. Do we want to go left, right, or up? Let's go left. We're over here anyway. My understanding is that this chapter is longer than chapter 1. So I don't know if we'll finish it tonight. I'm only planning on going for like an hour and a half or 2 hours. I wasn't expecting that. I'm not even sure what the hell that was. Losing Grandpa was the hardest thing I ever experienced. We were really close. I cried about it for weeks. Then my stepmom introduced me to some of her friends. They asked me, would you like to see your grandfather again? I missed him so much I was willing to try anything. That night, my stepmom drove me to one of her friends' house. They took me down to the basement. I saw my grandfather in there. Only it wasn't actually him. When I tried to run, they closed the basement door and locked me in. I can't remember much else from that night. My stepmom's friends are always coming by the house now. They tell me I have a debt to pay. They say they have work for me to do. I wonder if that's Michael. I doubt it, but it would make kind of sense. Why do I get the feeling that this is like a Lost Woods kind of thing? Because it's a Lost Woods kind of thing. God damn it. I'm not going to play with that until I get some indication of what directions I'm supposed to be going. I will go and do other stuff first. Or try to. We shall see. It is with great sadness that the Sterling community announces the passing of Cindy Marie Martin, 38, and Robert Kimball Martin, 40, devoted husband and wife and beloved parents. Their lives tragically came to an end on September 21st due to an accident in their home. Bob was a training advisor for the United States Navy, and Cindy was a CPA and more recently a stay-at-home mother. They were married March 12, 1969 in Voluntown. Though not particularly religious, they taught their children to be kind, generous, and involved in the community. A public closed casket memorial will be held at Tillinghast Funeral Home at 10 a.m. Thursday. Burial services will proceed shortly after. Bob and Cindy are survived by their daughter Amy and their twin boys Nate and Jason. So Amy we've already dealt with. Though we didn't finish Amy. I think that's the canon one is where you don't kill Amy for the first chapter. I don't get no lore for that? Oh no, it opened the door. Okay. That's fair. I don't think you're supposed to move. And yet. What? Oh, I got squished. I know there's an achievement in this game for doing all 3 chapters sequentially without dying once. That sounds tough. I don't really want to do that. I don't quite understand what he's saying. Man, that's hard to get out of the way of.
Mortis. I'm an angel.
I zigged when I should have zagged. It does not help that your character is very slow. You are really not very nimble.
I'm an angel.
I still can't tell what he says. That was just me being dumb. I am very good at being dumb. I am exceptional at it. I have a lot of practice.
I'm an angel.
I think I just have to be more cautious, more or something.
Lantern.
Anybody? Anybody at all? No. Okay. Let's go. Dude. Nobody was thrilled when I got pregnant, not even a little happy. Even my doctor seemed to be judging me. Each time I'd leave the doctor's office, I'd see this strange woman across the street. All she'd do is stare at me and smile. No words, just a big, warm smile. Somehow it made those visits a little more bearable. After I lost the baby, I saw her again across the street from the doctor's. Her smile was as big as ever, but somehow not as warm and friendly as I remember. Yesterday I was walking and shocked to see the woman standing in the middle of the path. Now she was pregnant. She beckoned towards me. I followed her off the path into the woods. That's when I met Gary. Presumably not Hell Ashes Gary, but a different Gary. Did I go north? Did not.
It's locked.
Weird. I saw the key. The weird mirror reflection was holding a key, a golden key, so maybe I need to go back there. Or maybe I have to go through the Lost Woods thing. I'm doing something correctly, but otherwise I'm unsure where or how this is going. Alright. Maybe these are a clue? This is pointing kind of up. That's pointing left. That's kind of pointing up, and that's pointing right. So up left, up, right. Let's try that. If I have to, I'll look up a fucking guide. I don't want to be stuck on this forever. Up. Left. Up. And right. That is incorrect. Okay, kids. Hold on while I consult the Tome of Knowledge. God damn it. I had the right idea from the wrong direction. So I was checking these from right to left, but it's supposed to be left to right. So right, up, left, up. So close, yet so far. There are ad breaks, 5 minutes. I do run 3 minutes of ads every hour, so as to turn off pre-rolls. Because pre-rolls are horrible, and they fuck with your disengagement, your engagement. That's not so bad if you're already a streamer that has a bunch of people. If you are not a streamer who has a bunch of people, you just drive people away. I've been freed. No more overbearing father turned violent alcoholic. No more hiding my bruises and cuts. No more pills and needles. No more getting laughed at and kicked around. They'll never laugh at me again. By day, my body withers away, but by night, my mind explores forbidden worlds of power and knowledge guided by beings of pure darkness. I've been trusted with secret knowledge of the demon's seal. I have learned the correct conjuring sign, drawing the inverted star along the rocks arranged in 5, first at the top left and then down. I will lure them into the woods. Then I will show them my power. Okay. That's true. 420 pre-rolls are the only acceptable kind of pre-rolls. That's kind of screwed up. Did my character actually jam the key into his eye? I am leaking a lot of blood. Like anime character amounts of blood. And now I'm not. Do you wish you moved faster? I get why it's kind of slow, but just a little bit, like 10 or 15% faster would be nice. Your sound has not broken. There is no music. She guards the door to underground purgatory. Eye hath not seen her, children fear her. Confess thy sins. If I have to. Might take a while. Day 1 of our paranormal investigation into the Snake Meadow Hill Church. Snake Meadow Hill is such a goddamn mouthful. We've got 3 cameras, a box of tapes, and enough beer and beef jerky to last us a week. On our way in, we asked some of the locals about the church. It was mostly stories we'd heard before, evil spirits dragging children into the cornfield and secret tunnels under the chapel, but there was this spindly lady game that we hadn't heard yet. Apparently he has to do with summoning the spirit of a woman who used to take care of the orphans back in the 50s. There was even an old rhyme they told us. Walk the church from room to room, and maybe you will see her. She will move when you do, but never try to trick her. Awesome! We're going to try the game tonight as soon as we get settled in. But what if I don't want to? Ads, in theory, have started. I am going to take a break so nobody misses anything. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Get up, stretch, use the bathroom, get something to drink, do whatever. We'll return in 3 minutes. kind of wanted to just finish listening to that song. I love that remix of that song. It's so good. Okay, but we can't listen to Final Fantasy remixes all night. We have priest things to do. Which first, let's run away. Second, let's look around. That did a whole lot of good. Fantastic. All right. The other thing that this reminds me a lot of is, oh, these are recognizable. This is The Last Supper. Well, some of them are recognizable, other ones I'm not so sure. This, I don't know what the name of this one is, but I recognize it. Anyway, I was saying the other thing that this game reminds me of is The Last Door, which was also fantastic, and which I streamed years ago, and nobody watched, so, you know. Night 3. Shouldn't have come here. Tape's missing. Lars stuck behind basement door. Henry hasn't come back yet. Can't leave anyway.
Pray for me, Father, for I have sinned. What sins have you done to confess? I tried to save a girl from evil, but my fears overcame me. I turned my back on the ministry, and broke my vows to God. A year later, the girl reached out to me again, but in the end, I couldn't save her. I left her to die. I am sorry for me and my past sins. Thou hast said will. Here is my penance. Bring the child to me. Perform the sanctification. And thou shalt have the peace thou seekest. Give thanks to the Lord for his good. For his mercy endures forever.
The text-to-speech somehow makes it, at times, way worse, and at other times it is so funnier. Night 1, we still haven't found a way into the basement, but we found something just as cool. A secret passage in the old confession booth leading to this hallway. Henry's going into town to buy a crowbar. We'll see if we can't get get these boards off some of these doors. But even that's not what's the best part. We caught an EVP. You can't hear it on the tape very well, but to us it sounded like laughing. Thank God we brought the nice mic. We'll review it on the sound gear once we get back to town. I don't believe you got back to town. I wonder if these candles are an indication of what this looks like. Oh, I think I know. One of these candles is where I'm at. Currently the middle one. The one above it is where something else is. Okay, lore. Night 2, we're gonna be rich. We've caught supernatural stuff on camera before, sure. Doors opening on their own, things falling off shelves, but nothing like this. Tonight, while we were trying the Spindly Lady game again, one of the candles on the floor lit up by itself as soon as Lars walked into the room. It was nuts and we got it all on film. We're gonna make a fortune selling this to the TV stations. Maybe? Seems unlikely. What is that? Watch the candles. Yeah, I have been. Okay, that is unsettling. Is the chair haunted? Or possessed, I should say. I mean, I'm looking at the candles, but I can't... I don't know what I'm expected to do with it. Am I just... There is. There's a stairway down right here.
Forces flush.
Okay.
Morty.
That didn't go well for me. Oh, am I still...
Forces flush.
That was hard to get out of the way from. Game is not giving me a lot of leeway to actually do damage. Okay. Now do I have to go and collect the other stuff then? I probably do. But I think that, yeah, that'll be open now. Let's go make sure that I don't need to collect the notes and everything again. Nope, I do. That's fine. It won't take too long. Darkness surrounds thee. This is my final memoir, hastily scribbled on a page of the good book. I now descend the staircase knowing full well that she waits for me ahead. Checking my old watch has revealed something quite astonishing. Time doesn't change down here as we know it on the surface. Even now the hands don't move past 2. God's work to be done. I have been where only the faintest lights shine and protect from things unspeakable. God help me, Father Clark, a foolish old man going mad in this dark prison, ears bleeding from the screams of the demon. Yeah, there be bones. There be weird stuff, yo. I really hope I don't need to know that. Motherfucker. Past 2? Maybe I just have to do the one that is 2.
More this.
I am not sure what the game wants from me. So, I'm going to return to the Tome of Knowledge. You have to walk over them in sequence. Okay. Let me put this on another screen. So I had the right idea. Okay. Mother of Demons. I don't know if these are corpses or skins or something. Goddamn deer. Three murdered in latest wave of ritualistic killings. Sterling, Connecticut. The bodies of 3 young people were discovered in the woods outside of Sterling last night in what authorities are calling a ritualistic murder. Sandra Atwood, Angel Nogales, and Troy Ingles are the names of the unfortunate victims who were apparently stabbed multiple times and beheaded before being killed in a paganistic ritual. Pandemonium regnat. That's an interesting thing to put in an article like this. 2 of the victims' bodies were also partially burned, although authorities would not specify who. The bodies were found several miles from the Gallup Cemetery, where residents reported a tomb had been desecrated. They also found trails of blood leading off into the woods. Investigators would not comment on whether these 2 incidents could be related. God, this is a long one. The arrangement of the bodies in a ritualistic pattern, as well as the writing of certain symbols in blood, matches the style of several murders that have occurred in the Sterling area since 1986. The killings may be connected to last week's brutal slaying of Amy Martin, a 17-year-old girl, by John Ward. Ward had impersonated a priest to gain Amy's trust before luring her into the woods and killing her. That was chapter 1, except we didn't kill her. Investigators are asking residents to report any suspicious activity to the police. Authorities are urging the people of Sterling not mourn the loss of Atwood, Nogales, and Ingles because, after all, they were degenerate, devil-worshipping thugs who were hooked on crack cocaine and hated their parents. Why even conduct an investigation at all? That's what you would like them to think, wouldn't you, John? They were just 3 pathetic outcasts who got what they deserved. You actually did the community a favor when you found them getting high in that tomb. You stalked them through the graves and killed them one by one. You ignored their cries for help, their pleas for mercy. You put holes in their ruined drug addict bodies, and then you chopped off their heads because everybody knows removing the head is the only way to kill a snake. Well, guess what? You didn't kill the snake, John. You cannot kill what cannot be killed. Thou shalt not raise up what thou canst put down again. Thou couldst not kill Amy. Thou shalt not destroy my works, for they are the works of the eternal dragon. Even now she is at thy door. Her hand is at thy throat, yet you see her not. I will have thy soul, for I am the God of this world. Pandemonium regnat satani vitae, pandemonium regnat vis satani. Alright, and then it just keeps doing that. Six, 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 up, down, side, across. I'm here, John. It's Amy again. What the fuck? This has gone real weird. Candy tunnel? Okay. Death awaits. Enter the candy tunnel. Okay. What is this? It's an eye. Okay. Is there anything to exorcise? No? Okay. Ale Star. Corpse over here. Multiple officers wounded, 1 dead in sewer tunnel shootout. Law enforcement officials are reporting multiple officers down, including 1 deputy who was fatally wounded after an exchange of gunfire in the sewer tunnels near Snake Meadow Hill Road, also known as the Candy Tunnel. Witnesses say they heard the shots approximately 10 minutes after police raided the tunnels, where suspected murderer Joe Bauman, aka the Candy Store Killer, was alleged to be hiding. At this time, it is not known how many officers have been wounded, although it has been confirmed that one officer has been killed. Officials are not saying if Bauman was wounded in the exchange, and efforts are being made to recover the casualties from the tunnels. Satin lives. I mean, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with Satin. Oh, there was something behind the grates. Two more dead discovered outside Candy Tunnel near Sterling. Two more bodies have been recovered from the drainage ditch under Snake Meadow Hill Road outside Sterling. The notorious Candy Tunnel, known in the area to be a home to addicts, gangs, runaways, and the indigent, has been the site of several grisly discoveries over the past 3 months. Since May, 5 bodies have been recovered from the drainage ditch leading to the tunnels. Authorities are being pressured by concerned citizens to search the tunnels amid fears of a possible connection to Joe Bauman, aka the Candy Store Killer, who has claimed 8 victims in Connecticut and Rhode Island over the past year. Aquí. ¿Qué está aquí? But not como está aquí. Never como está aquí. Necco wafers. Nobody really likes Necco wafers. Although that I think is spelled Necco, not Neco. Read. I would like to read. I enjoy reading. I'm gonna read after the stream is over. Don't. When you see it, don't move. Okay. That makes sense. Red light, green light. Yeah, the rotoscope stuff is 100% the creepiest shit in this game. And not by a little bit either. Go in here? Yes. When I was a boy, my nana used to tell me old legends about dragons, trolls, and demons that lived up in the mountains of Norway. In those old tales, the people were never strong enough to kill the monster, so instead they would sacrifice one of their own to appease it, to keep it satisfied. It was like a deal with the devil, one sacrifice per year that the beast would not come down from the mountain and slaughter the entire village in one night. There was no Candy Store Killer. What we've been dealing with here is not even human. When I got separated from the other officers, I saw the damn thing dragging what was left of Jenkins down into its lair. That's when I understood. The bums and the tweakers, the one with the grid and the child prostitute runaways, they'll eventually come back to the tunnels. They always do. It can have them for all I care. Nobody wants them around, except for that thing. And I tell you what, I hope to God it never gets tired of him. Can I get out over here? Can I keep going? No. Can I go left? Let's find out. Apparently, yes. And then I went up because the arrows said to go up. Okay, that gets me here. Can I go to the right? Nope. Gotta go up. I guess let's go down first. Little bit of blood. I'm sorry. God, please save me. I don't think anybody's being saved down here. Us included. I don't think I want to go in there. Ah, flashlight.
Will you listen? Please. Here I go. I'm here, please. You can have me. Here I go. Here you can catch me. You can have me. Here I go. Nearby forever.
I don't know what is being said. I mean, I've heard some of what was said, but I couldn't tell all of it. Text to speech, that's the other thing about text to speech, is sometimes you just can't figure out what the fuck is being said. Okay, there's a red boy running this way. I'm guessing I have to go in here now? Oh yeah, I guess I needed the flashlight before I could come in.
He is here.
That time he said he is here. I have no idea what that says. Crashed your party, entered the hidden sanctum.
It's locked.
Oh. They hate the light. Go away. Go away. They're like roaches.
It's locked.
They're locked. Okay, so was there a door over here I missed? Yes. I don't like this part as much, not because it's creepy, though it is, but because there's not enough visual reference to kind of get. Okay, I can't go through there. Go away, you little shitheads.
Here I am. Daily Tourist. Don't be afraid, son. Where 2 or 3 are gathered, don't them. There will he be also. We can banish this demon together. You must protect me while I recite the 91st Psalm. Let us go.
Okay.
Yes, it's true what happened to Amy. You are no murderer, John. There is not much you could have done. But maybe now her soul is at rest. Let us go. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him I will trust. I shall not be afraid of the terror in the night, nor the evil that walketh in darkness. I shall behold the reward of the wicked. Because Mortis.
That one was at a weird angle.
In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress.
I don't like this
My
position
God,
you've
in
taken.
Him I will trust. I shall not be afraid of the terror in the night, nor the evil that walketh in darkness. I shall behold the reward of the wicked. Because I have made the Lord my refuge. There shall no evil befall me, for He shall give His angels charge over me. They shall bear me up in their hands, and I shall tread upon the serpent. Because I have set my love upon Him, therefore will He deliver me. He will deliver me in trouble. He will deliver me and honor me. Vadebus mitsachana exodi domine Patri. Vadebus mitsachana exodi domine Patri. Vadebus mitsachana exodi domine Patri.
What? Yeah.
Mortis.
Okay, is not awful.
Mortis.
That was just straight up dumb of me.
Mortis.
Still being dumb. I'm still being really dumb. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do there because I'm supposed to keep the other priest alive. That one I just wasn't expecting. Can I do it? I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, I can only imagine what this sounds like as an audio-only experience. John, I can't do this anymore. I will always love you back, Molly. John got dear John.
I'm not going in there.
Why not? John, we don't have much time. The profane Sabbath is almost upon us. If they find Nate and Jason, they will perform a ritual on them to call forth a demon of unspeakable power. The name of the demon is Malphus. I am in the process of discovering their whereabouts. I will contact you again soon. We must not let them do to the boys what they did to Amy. Father Garcia.
My nightmares are getting worse. Ever since I left that house, I am haunted by visions of demons. I finished my work with Amy, but now the boys are in danger. This time I must not fail. Malphas must be stopped. As the profane Sabbath draws closer, the workers of darkness grow stronger. This will be my greatest test of faith yet. God have mercy on my soul.
I'm guessing that's the end? Yep. That's ending 1. I know for the other 2 endings you have to do a lot more. New backgrounds unlocked, new effect unlocked, new play mode unlocked. Let's see what the effects are. Toilet colors. Oh god, that is horrible. Alright, what are the new backgrounds? Oh, that's cool. The cornfield background looks really nifty. The CH2 splash is also very cool. I'll continue to leave it at none for playing them. I'm not gonna keep going tonight because I don't want to start. I don't want to start Chapter 2 again for achievement purposes, and I don't want to do Chapter 3 so late in the evening. But man, this game is a goddamn wild ride, that's for sure. I kind of liked the first one better. Not that this was bad, but still. It's interesting. That's for sure. I don't know how many people are here, so I don't know if it's worth rating out. Nah. No point. I'm not even sure who's streaming tonight anyway, but for anybody that stopped by, I appreciate it. Hope you have a good night. And I will see you for Chapter 3 at some point. Unless people want me to do Chapter 2 again for different endings. In which case I can do that, I guess. But let me know. Either here or Discard or whatever. Yeah, this game is wild. I'm enjoying it, but it is a trip and a goddamn half. And yeah, I would like to see more stuff like this. In the general sense, not something like specifically like with this aesthetic and music and stuff like that sort of thing. So, alright. Adios. Hope everybody has a good night. Bye-bye.